Okay, so once again, Matt and Tim from Florida Boy Survival. We're out in the middle of the woods in Sebastian River State Park, and we decided to find the Eagle Camp, and it's right on the red trail. There's one of the red markers right there, and it's quite obvious that no one's been back here for a long time. So I'll show you the Eagle Camp. Here is one of the two tent platforms, and you know, if I can keep the mosquitoes away from me and the horseflies. You know, it's really grown up. The grass is tall, but when you get back here, look what we got. We got a fire pit, we got benches, there's Tim, there's a firewood keeper with some firewood, and there's a big shack that's screened in and it has a table in it. So I'm going to walk over to the shack, show you what's over there. Then we're going to come back and we're going to watch Tim cook us up some lunch. There hasn't been anybody here for a long time. This is a nice tin roof shack. You can even see it on Google Maps, which is why we wanted to really get over there. The only problem is it's been rainy down here for a while, and you can see the standing water. But there's a place that you could put a hammock, or you could put a tent in. Inside there's a table in there, and there's 3 windows, one there, and one there. And they're screened in, and there's a screened in door. So you know, you could totally stay out here. It's not 100%, you know, secure, and the floor is a little soft, but you know, it would work if you had to camp here. So now we're back at the camping area, and there's the fire pit. There's my stuff. I'm going to review this. I'm not reviewing a new pack. This is the Deer Trail Day Pack. I'm going to review it here in a little while. That's turning out to be awesome. There's the fire pit. Now, here's Timbo is going to cook us up some lunch. Tim, what do you got?
Well, being back here in the remote part of the state forest and stuff, you got to bring stuff in that's going to work for you in a pinch. Everything's wet back here, so we can't utilize any kind of wood to make a fire and stuff.
Yeah, there's some firewood, but you ain't gonna pack in those big logs.
So what I have here today is just a regular gel sterno. Pop that thing open. Alright, we're going to get our fire going a little lighter.
There it goes.
There we go. Alright, so I got myself a camp cup, Bota bag with some fresh water, some utensils. Today we're going to try to cook some Bangkok curry. 90 cents at Big Lots, okay? So
you get that at Big Lots?
Got it at Big Lots.
I love Big Lots. Big Lots is great for cheap camping stuff and hiking stuff.
So I brought some fresh water in.
Yeah.
I'm going to add about, I don't know, a cup of water. Something like that in that area.
And we could have totally got our own water from the swamp, and I might do that in a little while and run it through the Sawyer Mini and see how it is, because it's still pretty wet back here. It doesn't rain for 4 or 5 days, but it's still pretty wet.
So this is actually a little thing that I bought. It's used mainly for the Jet Glow pack that you can buy at your local Academy or Bass Pro.
Like a jet boil, or
it is. It's a jet boil.
One of those things. I don't.
But I use it because I want to set this over top of my sterno like that.
And it looks like it would totally work.
The sterno's nice and hot. I'm going to take and I'm going to put
lit.
my cup of water on here.
And that looks like it's going to work pretty good.
We'll check back to you in a minute after we get some water boiling.
Yeah,
here.
give us 4 or 5 minutes and we'll be back. All right, here we go. Timbo thinks the sterno is going to work. And it's I see a little steam coming off of there. The little noodles are in, the oil's in. Don't knock it over.
Bangkok curry.
Bangkok curry.
For under $1.
90 cents, right? At Big Lots.
That's right.
Notice Timbo always brings a harmonica along wherever we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so probably in about...
Alright, so it's not looking too bad.
About 4 or 5 minutes, I'm going to have a little bit of soup.
I'm going to stay with crackers.
Because I'm a cracker.
Because I'm a cracker. I'm Flo the cracker. I'm going to stay with the crackers. Alright, so we're going to come back and check the soup out. Alright, this is really cool. Right in the back of the camp, and I'm standing on one of the tent pads. I look out here and I see a few trees. There's an oak tree, 2 palm trees. These 2 palm trees are about 6 paces apart, and that's going to be perfect to put my hammock in. but look at what's behind those palm trees. Look at this tremendously huge oak tree. I mean, it is so big, and there's vines and stuff growing all over it. This is something you see like from Tarzan and the Ape Man or something. I expect to see cheetahs swinging from the trees. Oh wait, Tim says he's going to put a rope up and he's going to swing from the tree. So look at that giant oak tree, and it goes way up there. Man, I bet that oak tree is 150 years old. That's seen stuff that we can only read about in books. Alright, I'm going to go see if Tim's got lunch ready. Alright, Tim's got the makeshift lid for the pot. That's a piece of palmetto tree. Dude, I could totally hear it boiling in there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it boiling?
Mm-hmm.
Take one of those off. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, that's awesome. Man, we're ready for teriyaki, whatever it is.
Bangkok curry.
Bangkok curry from Big Lots.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be back. All right. Tim says the Thai curry chicken, whatever it is, stuff from Big Lots is done. Now look at the sterno. Sterno's still, is it still going?
It just went out.
Oh, all right.
We'll put the cap back on
Good.
it. That's still got another hour and a half at least.
This is Tim's pot lid that he made.
This is the
But it worked!
the jet boil.
That's the little jet boil conversion on the top of a sterno. Which totally worked. Alright, now the moment of truth. How's the Thai curry, whatever it is?
I have reason to believe it's probably kind of spicy. We're going to try it out
How does it smell? Kind of spicy?
It's going to be spicy.
You know, you could use a spoon too. Was it like ramen or something?
It's done perfectly. Here, give it a shot. The noodles are done perfectly. Could use a little salt.
God damn, it's hot. Holy mackerel.
But the noodles are done.
Yeah, that's not bad though.
It's not bad in a pinch.
You know, I guess that's comparable to ramen, you know, 90 cents a pack at Big Lots.
These are rice noodles, and you know, like I said, they're quick little pinch. They're easy to carry. Everything comes with it. Just get some fresh water and something to cook it on.
It's the only way to fly. Next time we'll bring out the alcohol stoves and check them out.
I'm definitely do this again.
Pretty cool. And we're at the Eagle Camp. Man, all you guys, it took us about an hour to hike back in here. Which isn't bad. You know, once again,
It was a couple of weeks of research and finding this place.
it was a couple weeks of research. You know, there's a little shack that you can see on Google Maps, and it's pretty wet in there. So, you know, and then there's the other tent pad over there. There's that huge tree that I showed you. You know, and there's the trail marking, the red trail. And the red trail just goes on back there, and it turns that way and goes back down. And there's a huge hog sign in the woods. And here we are. Nice concrete fire pit that hasn't seen a fire in a long time. Here we are, back at the Eagle Camp, about an hour hike. And once again, I know Hike with Mike would like this. Florida Girl would like this. One of these days, she's going to come on a hike with us.
This is the sixth camp that we found out here in this forest. As the last one we found, and it took some research to get here, so we didn't have to walk 6 miles to get here.
Yeah, I don't want to walk 6 miles, but we had to walk about a mile and a half. But there's 6 camps at Sebastian River State Park, and this is the 6th one. So we've conquered Sebastian River State Park, and these are all hikeable camps, and they're all campable camps. This one is the most remote one, but you know, it's got tent pads, and it's got benches, and it's got fire pit. So we're definitely going to camp out here. And man, I bet it is dark out here when at night.
We're comfortably eating a lunch too.
That's right. We're comfortably eating some Thai, whatever that is, Bangkok curry, whatever it is. All right. So Tim's going to finish his his whatever he's eating, and then we're probably gonna pack up and get out of here because it's starting to get hot. So we'll see you on the way back in. All right, we're on the way out of the eagle camp now. Tim's kind of being snake charmer because we're walking through the middle of the swamp, which is pretty cool. Tim, what do you think of the eagle camp?
It's cool. It's a little bit damp. It definitely was set up and built to, you know, to have fun and to do some remote camping. And
nobody's been out there for a long time.
You know, a lot of people
see
say,
there's our sign, Red Trail. Yeah, 6 miles. I think we're 6 miles in on the Red Trail.
This is Florida forest.
Whew.
So it's got different elements than if you're hiking up like in, you know, Minnesota or up in the big mountains. This is a little bit different because, I mean, you got wild hogs, snakes, and it's hot. Mosquitoes the size of dump trucks out here.
Horseflies too.
So, but we made it.
Oh yeah, we definitely made it up to the eagle camp. Now we've conquered all 6 camps for the Sebastian River State Park.
We'll pick and choose which ones we want to come to when we want to. Each one has a different characteristic.
Yep.
And
Tim's new hiking food from hiking soup from Big Lots worked out great. Tim's got the One Tigress rig on again today. I got my new deer. What was that? The Deer Trail Day Pack. The Deer Trail Day Pack. From Redhead. And this thing is wonderful. This could be my new pack, but I'll never desert the Alice stuff. So, all right, we're gonna bust it on through the trail and go back and hit the car and go back and get a cold beer. So, once again, this is Matt and Tim from Florida Boy Survival. See you next time.